Good afternoon and welcome to Ripon's Murray Park today where the Tigers play host to Laconia Spartans. This is Bruce Link bringing you tonight's girls softball action here in Ripon. The Ripon Tigers played Berlin last night and came away with a 22-1 victory, moving Ripon to a 1-1 record on the season in the East Central Conference. For Laconia from the Flyway Conference, this is their second game of the season following a 3-0 loss to Lamira this last Tuesday. Ripon is coached by Mike Makarevich, with Chris Bumby as his assistant tonight. Laconia is coached by Scott Ritzema with assistant coaches Jeff Johnson and Kelsey Nelson. Starters for tonight's game for Laconia, batting first, Maria Horvath, as she's already in the box, ready to get things started. Emma Mulder will be on deck. Thanks for joining us tonight. First pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Pitcher for Ripon, Layla Simonis. So Layla starting off on a right note. Second pitch is in there for a strike, and she also swung and missed at it. 0-2 count on Horvath. Strike three called for the first out of the afternoon. That's going to bring up Emma Mulder, Lexi Smith on deck for the Spartans. Simonis got to pitch somewhat last night for a one inning against Berlin as Mulder takes a ball on her first pitch. Mulder tags that one out to left field, and she'll get a base hit to start the game here for the Spartans. Puts a runner on with one out, and that'll bring up Lexi Smith. Brianna Lunt on deck. So Smith steps into the box. Smith, a senior, plays shortstop for Laconia. And that's in there. She bunts it right down the first base line. She's tagged out. Throws it over to second, but Mulder going to be safe on the advance. Nice heads up ground ball to Erica Mills for out number 2. So stepping up to the box now is Brianna Lunt. She'll be followed by Addie Marr. First pitch is in there, fouled away. That'll be beyond the fence. So 0-1 count to start for the Laconia pitcher. Freshman doing the pitching for Laconia. Pitch number 2 high. So 1-1 count. Waiting for the next pitch. That's in there, and strike 2, swinging. Would have been a little bit high, I think. Probably would have been a ball, but she took a swing at it. It was looking really pretty good pitch. So 1-2 to Maurer. And she looks at it and gets it on a swinging strike. So 4 up, 3 outs, and that's the end of the top of the first inning. With the score, Ripon 0, Laconia 0. Coming back to start the bottom of the first inning for Ripon. Going to step up to the plate. A little bit of an order change tonight. Emily Kozabuski, who's normally the pitcher for Ripon, she's playing left field tonight. She'll be leading off for the Tigers. Lexi Miller will be on deck. Pitcher for the Spartans is Maurer, the young lady that was just batting. First pitch is a ball. Correction, a strike. So Kozabuski ready to take the second offering from the Laconia pitcher. That's high and kind of startled our scorekeepers over here as it came right at them. Good thing there's a fence between them. So next offering, squared up to bunt but pulled it back and she'll get called a strike. So 1-2. against Kajabuski. For a freshman, this young lady has a real nice pitch. Nice speed. That was right there. She pops it up. It's going to be out of play behind us. So count remains 1-2. And she gives her a ball, making it 2-2. Another ball to Kajabuski. Gives her a full count now. No score here in this bottom of the first inning. As Kajabuski ready to take the next offering. Tips it away. Foul ball. Remains a full count on Kajabuski. Emily had a hit in last night's game against Berlin. She grounds this one to third base and over to first for the out. So first out by Kajabuski is a ground ball from third base to the first baseman for out number 1. That brings up Lexi Miller, and on deck is Abby Radloff. So Miller, her hitting hasn't been too bad in the first 2 games. She takes a ball inside. So 1-0 count to Lexi Miller. Next pitch is in there, and she swings at it and misses. Nice pitch. So Maurer with the pitch. And Miller connects, but it goes down the right field line, out of bounds, foul. A little different weather conditions tonight than what we saw last night. Feels a little bit warmer, and we don't have the wind that we had last night. Miller steps in, 1-2 count, and that one's low. She tipped it, and she's going to be safe at first on the third. So Miller gets on base. Brings up Abby Radloff with 1 out, 1 runner on. As Lexi Miller's at first base. Abby Radloff steps into the box. First pitch is a ball. Lexi Miller's gonna advance to second base on the wild pitch. And she connects with this one, rolls it to second, over to first for the out. Miller will advance to third. So 2 outs. will bring up Avery Makaravich. Catcher for the Tigers. High pitch, going to be ball one. Waiting for her next pitch. 2 outs, runner at third. Makaravich at the plate. And Miller will come across to score on the wild pitch. So Ripon starts off with the lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs, Makaravich up to the plate with 2 balls. Avery steps up, pitches there, that's a ball. So 3-0 count, Makaravich. Waiting for the next pitch. That's a ball, she'll take a base on balls. So we've got 1 run across, 2 strikes, and Cassidy Motter coming to the plate for the Tigers. Erica Mills on deck. Motter plays third base, a senior this year. Cassidy will be attending University of Wisconsin-Whitewater when school starts this fall. And she'll be playing softball for the Whitewater team. So Motter waiting for her first pitch. That's low, and Makaravich is going to advance to second on a wild pitch. Ball to Motter. 1-0 count, 2 outs, runner at second for the Tigers. Pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 now the count. One ball, 1 strike. Motter waiting for the pitch. It's there. She takes a swing at it, but fouls it off for strike 2. Motter waiting for her next pitch. 1-2 count. Next ball is in there, and the catcher loses it. It goes out of the playing area, so Makaravich will score for Ripon on that. And Motter gets second. So once again, with 2 outs, runners at, or a runner at second base, that'll bring up Erica Mills. Mills plays first base, a junior for Ripon this year. She'll take her first offering. That'll be a strike. So strike 1 to Mills, 1-0 count, an 0-1 count rather. She waits for her second pitch. That one's going to be low and inside. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. In the bottom of the first inning, Ripon now leading 2-0. with 2 outs and a runner at second. And Motter trying to steal third. She's going to be cut down with the throw from the catcher to third base for out number 3. So at the end of 1 complete innings, it's Ripon 2, Laconia. Welcome back to Murray Park in Ripon, where Ripon Tigers taking on Laconia Spartans. And our first batter up is going to be Addie Maurer. I was incorrect. I got ahead of myself earlier. Maurer belts a ground ball out to left field for a base hit to start the top of the second inning for the Spartans. First pitch, she's going to have a courtesy runner come in for her, and that will be Dakaya Kebnitz. So she'll be running for the pitcher. So Simonis ready for her next offering, and up to bat is Jaden Gossi. Gossi, a senior, plays first base for the Spartans. Fouls it away on a bunt attempt for strike 1. No outs, runner at first for Laconia. Low ball for ball 1. 1-1 count now against Gossi. Runner holds at first. Pitch was right in there for a strike. 1-2 count now against Gossi. She gets that one, fouls it back. 1-2 count on Gossi. Right down the middle. Radloff going to take it, fires it over to first, but not soon enough, as the force out over at second for out number 1. As Gossi makes it the first. So that brings up Chitwood. Chitwood takes a swinging strike. She'll step into the box for her second offering. It's there and punches it out to center field. It's going to be right there for Lexi Miller to pull in for the out. So out number 2 on the fly ball to center field. And that brings up Kylie Lichtenwald Lichtenwald, also a senior, plays right field for Laconia. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. 2 outs now. Runner at first for the Spartans. Next pitch is in there, and it's a strike on the swing. 1-1 count now for Lichtenwald. Simonis with the next pitch, and that's going to be a swinging strike. I like what I see out of this Simonis young lady. She's got a nice pitch. And it's in there, and she catches her swinging for out number 3. So no runs come across for Laconia. So after 1 1/2 innings of play, it's Ripon 2, Laconia 0. Welcome back to Ripon's Murray Park, where Ripon Tigers leading Laconia Spartans 2-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. Coming up to start the bottom of the second is Erica Mills. Mills gets another chance at bat, as she didn't get the last out last inning, so she gets to start fresh, and she starts with a strike on the foul. Mills, a junior for Ripon High School, plays first base for the Tigers. Got the bunt, it goes out in front of the catcher, and she runs it out, and she's safe. So Ripon starts off the bottom of the second with a runner at first, no outs, and that's going to bring up Eva Baker. Baker, the right fielder tonight. Last 2 nights we've seen her play left field. So Baker steps in, takes the first ball as a strike. Mills back to first base safely. As Baker steps in again for her second offering. 0-1 count against Baker. And that's going to be inside pitch, and it's going to be a ball. Oh, it caught her elbow. So she'll get a base on the hit pitch. Ripon's been having an awful lot of batters hit here since the season started. Mills will advance to second. Baker goes to first, and that brings up Ripon's pitcher, Layla Simonis, for her first at-bat of the night. So Simonis waiting for the pitch. And a ball. Acted as if she wanted to swing at it, but it went outside. So good heads up by Simonis. No outs here in the bottom of the second for the Tigers. Pitch is there, and she puts it over into the right center field. That's going to score Mills as she'll come across, and Baker's going to advance to third. And that'll put Simonis on first with a base hit. So Ripon with runners at first and third. Kylie Disterhalf going to come in to run for Simonis. Ripon up 3-0 now as Avery Downs will step up to the plate for the Tigers. Downs, the designated person. Instead of designated hitter, they call them designated persons now. So Downs, last batter in the batting order for the Tigers. She takes a strike, and going to second base on the steal is Disterhalf, and we've got a Laconia player down. So while we wait and see what's the deal with the person at second base, I'm going to just take a little break here. Okay, young ladies out there, shortstop kind of got run into. Shook up just a little bit, but she's going to remain in the game, it appears. So Avery Downs steps up. She will get a base hit, go into the right field, and coming across is Baker to score. Downs going to second as they threw the ball in home. Downs advanced to second, so base hit for Downs. Disterhalf as pinch runner goes to third. So runners at second and third, no outs for Ripon, and the score 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning as Emily Kajabuski comes back up to bat. Kajabuski bunts it foul. Emily started well in the first inning with getting the pitcher to offer a lot of pitches to her. So she'll start with an 0-1 count. And that's going to be a pop-up, fouls it away. So 0-2 count now on Kajabuski. Emily not afraid to swing the bat. Hopefully our pictures we're bringing you today are clear. Kajabuski takes a ball. 1-2 count now for Emily. As we have no outs here, runners at second and third for the Tigers. And Kajabuski hit by a pitch. That's 2 hit batters for Ripon in this inning. So that loads up the bases with Lexi Miller coming to the plate. We know Lexi can hit. She hit a double Tuesday night, or excuse me, a triple. Lexi got on base last inning. She tags that one off the end of the bat, and that's going to go foul. So Miller starts with an 0-1 count. Still no outs here for Ripon with bases loaded and Lexi Miller at the plate. Nice pitch, and she tags that one, but that goes foul. Down third base. 0-2 count now for Miller. So Lexi Miller looking to put some more runs on the board for the Tigers if she can connect with one here. Just needs to straighten it out, and there it goes to second base. 1 run will score. The rest of the batters are going to advance as Miller gets the first out, but she does drive a run in. On the ground ball to second base. So 1 out for the Tigers. 5-0 they lead here now. So Abby Radloff takes a strike, swinging strike. Runners at second and third base. And now a strike called against Radloff. So 0-2 count for Abby Radloff. Radloff, a junior for the Tigers. Waiting for the pitch, and that's outside. Ball 3, or ball 1 rather, I'm sorry. 1-2 count. One and two count, Ripon up 5-0 with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. And she gets it, tags it, but it's going to go foul down the left lane. Count will remain 1-2. Glad we can get softball in this year. Last year the kids didn't get a chance to play softball. So it's good to be able to see them out here. A nice day. It's been a beautiful April. And Radloff goes down swinging for out number 2. As stepping up now is going to be Avery Makarevich, the catcher for Ripon, a junior as well. Makarevich took a base on balls her first time up in the first inning. So we've got runners at second and third with 2 outs. Makarevich drills it to shortstop, and she can't. Okay, I missed something there. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, they're saying the base runner ran into the shortstop. So that is an automatic out, third out of the game, or of the inning. And Ripon puts up 3 runs before the inning closes, making it 5-0. Ripon over Laconia. Coming back to Murray Park, Ripon leading 5-0 over Laconia. First batter up is Madison Lemke, and she hits one foul behind us here to start out the top of the third inning. Her second offering, she'll foul that one away for strike number 2. Pops it up, and Abby Radloff at shortstop pulls it in for out number 1. So that's going to bring up Maria Horvath. First time up, she struck out. So 1 out, nobody on for Laconia with Horvath at bat. Puts it in there, and that's going to be fouled away for strike 1. I want to mention that between the inning, the umpire come over and told us that was the incidental contact at second base when the young lady went down. So Simonis puts a strike in, making it a 0-2 count. And she'll foul another one away, out of play. Lands on top of the Ripon dugout. So Simonis is putting them in there, and Horvath is connecting with them. They're just going the wrong direction for her. Simonis puts one in there. Umpire says it's a little bit low, so 1-2 count. And that one's there. She swings at it, and out number 2. That one was right down the pipe. So that'll bring up Emma Mulder. Mulder got a base hit last time at bat in the first inning. 2 outs. And again, Mulder hits it to center field for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Simonis. So at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, it's Ripon 5, Laconia 0. welcome back to Murray Park. We're Ripon leading here going into the bottom of the third inning, 5-0. Cassidy Motter is stepping up to the plate for her second at-bat. So Motter waiting for the pitch. And that was right there for strike one. So Motter starts out with an 0-1 count. Ground ball to shortstop. Gets it over to first base for the out. So Motter gets the first out of the inning, half inning. Making it one out, bringing up Erica Mills. So one out, nobody on. Mills at bat for the Tigers. And I'm just noticing it looks like we have a new catcher in for the Spartans. So 2-0 count for Mills. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher for the Spartans now is Morgan Orsinski. Mills waiting for the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 2-1 count. Ripon with 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the third inning. Bunts it foul, giving her a 2-2 count. So Mills waiting for the next pitch. That's going to be low for ball 3. Full count now against Mills. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. Ava Baker set to come up next. Eva Baker, rather. And Mills with a swing and a miss for out number 2. As Eva Baker steps up to the plate. Two outs for the Tigers, nobody on, with Baker at the plate. Baker, a sophomore for Ripon. She'll hit that one down, and it's going to go out of bounds just before it got to third base. So she starts with an 0-1 count. 1 strike against Baker. And that's going to be a strike, so an 0-2 count rather against Baker now. And Baker right up the middle, out to center field for a base hit for the Tigers. First time up, she was hit by a pitch. Now she gets on a base hit, so that will bring up Layla Simonis. Simonis had a base hit her last time at bat. So 2 outs, runner at first with Simonis at the plate. That's going to be he called it a ball. Or a strike rather. I thought it was a ball. sitting right behind the catcher and the umpire here. And that one she swings at, so strike two. Now for Simonis. Baker at first base for the Tigers as a runner. Simonis waiting for the pitch. And that one's high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Simonis. Runner at first, 2 outs. Ripon leading 5-0 here against Laconia. Wind's picking up a little bit, so I hope not too much wind noise going through the mic. And a swing and a miss, and that's going to be out number 3 as Simonis goes down swinging for the 3rd out. So at the end of 3 complete innings of play, Ripon leads Laconia here 5-0. Welcome back to Murray Park as your Ripon Tigers leading the Laconia Spartans 5-0 as we go into the top of the 4th inning. First batter up for Laconia will be number 3, Lexi Smith. Smith grounded out to first base, her first at bat. Simonis continues to pitch for the Tigers. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch fouled away. Makes it a 1-1 count. Next pitch is hit, and that's going to be pulled in by Motter. She did a little bit of a juggling act, but she got a hold on it and pulled it in. Out number 1 with the pop up to third base. Brings up Brianna Lunt. She'll hit it to... She hit it to Motter, and Motter fires it over to first base for the out. Out number 2. So that will bring up the pitcher, Addie Maurer. She'll step into the box with 2 outs. Ball's a little bit high. So 1-0 count. As Ripon with 2 outs against Laconia here. Puts it in the middle, and Jessica Kletke reaches up and says, "Look what I found," and pulls it in for out number 3 for another 3-out inning. 1, 2, 3, and they're out. Nice job by Kletke to pull that in. So at the end of 3 1/2 innings of play, it's Ripon 5, Laconia 0. Welcome back to Murray Park, where Ripon leads Laconia 5-0 as we enter the bottom of the 4th inning. First batter up for Ripon will be Avery Downs. Downs had a base hit her last time up at bat. So, starting the bottom of the 4th inning, Avery Downs at the plate. She hits the ball to the first, or to the pitcher. She'll throw it over to first base for the out. First out of the inning's going to bring up Emily Kozbuski. Kozbuski got on base her last time up as she was hit by the pitcher, but then got called out as she was trying to advance to third base on the last play of the inning for running into the shortstop. So 1 strike against Kozbuski here as we start. 0-1 count, 1 out. Kozbuski bunts it, goes to the third baseman, and they get it to first for the out. Out number 2 against Kozbuski. Third baseman for Laconia did a good job of charging that ball and picking it up and firing it over to first base for the out. And that'll bring up Lexi Miller. Miller has scored 1 run tonight. She steps into the box with 2 outs. Miller fouls it away. Lexi Miller looking a little more comfortable in the box here in this 3rd game. First game of the season, she looked really tight until she hit that triple. And this one's in the air going to right field, and the right fielder pulls it in for out number 3. And that'll be the first 1-2-3 inning of the night for the Spartans, as Miller flies out to right field to retire the side. So, at the end of 4 complete innings of play, Ripon leads it 5-0. Coming back to Murray Park, Ripon leading as we go into the top of the 5th inning, 5-0 against Laconia. Layla Simonis remains pitching for Ripon. Layla has only had 36 pitches here tonight so far. Coming to the plate, Jaden Dossie for the Laconia Spartans. First batter up, and that's going to be a strike. Called strike on Gossi. She got on base on a fielder's choice her last time at bat. Strike two against Gossi. Simonis fires two in there. Number 3 takes it choppy, and covering first base is Kletke, and Mills throws it over to Kletke at first, and that's an out for out number 1 for the Spartans. So good job by Kletke to go over and cover first base. As coming up to bat is Chitwood. Chitwood fires it over to third base to Motter. Motter over to first for the out. For out number 2. So 2 outs for the Spartans. As stepping up to bat is Lichtenwald. That's going to be a ball for Lichtenwald. High pitch. As Simonis continues to keep her pitch count low. And a swing and a miss by Lichtenwald. So 1-1 count now. 2 outs, 1-1 count. As Ripon leads here in the top of the 5th inning, 5-0. And another swing and a miss for a 1-2 count. 2 outs, nobody on for the Spartans. And a call strike 3 against Lichtenwald. Another 1-2-3 inning for Simonis. That's 3 in a row for her. So as we get ready to go into the bottom of the 5th inning with Ripon coming up to the plate, Ripon leads it here 5-0. Welcome back. Abby Radloff steps into the box for Ripon as Ripon leads here 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch is called a strike. Abby struck out last time at bat. Abby Radloff waiting for the second offering. That's going to be low for ball 1. 1-1 count. Abby, the first batter up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Tigers. Pitch is wide, and that's going to be ball 2. Outside. 2-1 count on Radloff. Radloff waiting for the pitch. And that's going to be low and inside for ball 3. 3-1 count now for Radloff. So Radloff with a 3-1 count, waiting for the next pitch here. That's going to be a ball or strike. Looked high and outside to me, but I'm not the umpire, so full count on Abby Radloff now. And she gets a base on balls, and Abby Radloff starts out the bottom of the 5th inning. On base for the Tigers, bringing up Avery Makarevich. She'll be stepping into the batter's box. On deck, Cassidy Motter. Abby Radloff at first, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Tigers. Good turnout here by both Ripon and Laconia fans. And going down to second base, stealing is Radloff. And the umpire says she left too early and she's going to be out. So leaving the bag too early, first base. She's going to be out. They have an 0-1 count against Makarevich. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Ball looked to me like it was outside, but she took a swing at it. And that pitch was outside, so now 1-2 count. No question about where that ball was. Waiting for her next pitch. 1-2 count, 1 out. And right down the middle. So, second out on the strikeout. So 2 up, 2 down so far as Cassidy Motter comes to the plate for Ripon. Cassidy having some good plays at third base tonight. And she'll tag that one down to the center field, and that's going to go back to the fence, and she has a stand-up double here in the bottom of the 5th inning. With 2 outs, Cassidy Motter gets a double, brings up Erica Mills. So Mills steps in. Mills has a base hit tonight, and she scored a run. Pitch is wide outside, and Motter will steal third on a wild pitch. Or I probably should rephrase that. She moved to third on a wild pitch. Wasn't much stealing involved. So we have a 1-1 count now on Mills. Runner in scoring position at third base, 2 outs. See if Ripon can get another score on the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Mills bunts it right down in front of the plate, and catcher fires it over to first base for the out. That's 3rd out. Leaves 1 runner on, no run score for Ripon. As at the end of 5 complete innings of play, Ripon leads it 5-0 over Laconia. Welcome back to Ripon's Murray Park. Top of the 6th inning, as coming up to the plate, Morgan Wiercinski for the Spartans. First pitch is a strike to Wiercinski. Next pitch, he hits it. It's going to go to left field and pulled in by Kajabuski. So Emily Kajabuski throws out Wiercinski on the fly out to left field. So 1 out, nobody on, as coming to the plate is Maria Horvath. Horvath hits it out to center field. Lexi Miller there to pick it up. And out number 2 on the fly ball. So 2 outs, no runners on for Laconia. And stepping up to the plate is Emma Mulder. First pitch to Mulder is a ball. 1 ball on Mulder, 2 outs, nobody on. Takes a swing at it and ticks it back for strike 1. 1-1 count now on Mulder. Ripon leads here 5-0 in the top of the 6th inning. Next pitch is a ball. 2-1 now on Mulder. Simonis with her next pitch is fouled back for strike 2. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ripon leads 5-0 with nobody on base for the Spartans. Next pitch is in there. She ticks that one back. Remains a 2-2 count. Beautiful sunny day out here today. We have had gusts of wind and a swing and a miss. 1 more time. 3 up, 3 down for Simonis. As we get ready to go into the bottom of the 6th inning. First batter up for Ripon will be Eva Baker. As Ripon leads here 5-0. Ripon's Murray Park, where Ripon Tigers leading Laconia as we enter the bottom of the sixth inning, 5-0. Eva Baker, first batter up for Ripon, starting the bottom of the sixth. So Baker steps into the box and waits for the first pitch here in the bottom of the sixth. And I'm not sure, but I think, no, we don't. I thought we had a new pitcher, but we do not. Baker waiting for the second pitch. That's going to be a ball. One and one count on Baker. Baker waiting for the next pitch. That's going to be low for ball two. Baker hit by the pitcher back in the second inning. She's also had a base hit and scored a run tonight. Ball outside. So 3 balls, 1 strike for Baker. Next offering on the way, and she'll tip that one back. That was down the middle. So full count now for Baker. I don't know if you can hear in the background, the coaches call out numbers. That's code for their team to be able to know what play to look up. They've got little armbands that have play numbers on them. So Baker gets first base. And stepping up is Layla Simonis. Simonis with a base hit tonight. Back in the second inning. I didn't check and see how many pitches Layla has had so far tonight. First ball that she gets is a strike. Simonis has 53 pitches. Not a bad pitch count for the sixth inning for Simonis. Next pitch is called strike on Simonis. 0-2 count. Next pitch is low, and Baker going to go down to third, or second rather, and she's going to be safe there. So Simonis with a 1-2 count. Yeah, she's in the box and ready for the next pitch with a runner at second. Pitch is low for ball two. 2-2 count now. No outs. Runner at second, waiting to get moved around by Simonis. Another ball, and Baker gonna head for third, and she's down, sliding, and safe. So full count now on Simonis. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here, and Eva Baker at third base. Excuse me, Eva Baker. I apologize for that. I've been doing that all day. And Simonis gets a hit out to right field. over the head of the right fielder. She's going to go to second, and a run's going to score as Baker comes in. Going to make it a 6-0 ball game. As Baker comes home to score, Simonis gets a double. And courtesy runner coming in for Simonis, that's going to be Kylie Disterhalf. And coming up to the plate will be Avery Downs. Avery Downs, the designated person, or designated hitter as we used to call him. She's the cleanup batter, last batter. So she takes a ball one on Downs. Runner at second, no outs. One run is scored. And a swing and a miss by Downs makes it a 1-1 count. That ball was just off the end of her bat. 1-1, no outs. Runner at second for the Tigers. And Downs tips that one back for strike two. Downs has had a base hit back in the second inning. And a swing and a miss as Downs is going to go down on strikes for out number one. So Emily Koziobuski steps up to the plate for the fourth time this afternoon. One out, runner at second, with Ripon leading 6-0. Swing and a miss by Koziobuski. Koziobuski's hit the ball to the third baseman twice tonight. Hit by a pitcher back in the second inning. And she connects with that one. It's going to roll to the shortstop. Fires it over to second, or first base rather, for the out. So 2 outs now for Ripon. As coming to the plate will be Lexi Miller. Runner at third as Disterhalf advanced on the hit. And Miller hits it. Third baseman picks it up, and she fires it to first base for out number 3. For the third out, and that's going to retire the side at the end of 6. Ripon leads it here. Welcome back to Murray Park. Ripon leading here as we enter the top of the 7th inning, 6-0. First batter up for Laconia will be Lexi Smith. Smith takes the first ball, swings and misses for strike 1. Smith, a senior, plays shortstop for Laconia. Second offering, she tips away for a foul, strike 2. 0-2 count on Smith. Smith grounded out in the first inning and flew out in the fourth inning. And now she hits it deep to left field. That's going to go back to the fence, and she's going to end up with a stand-up double as she goes into second base. That ball dropped between the center fielder and the left fielder and went all the way back to the fence. So Lexi Smith with a stand-up double here in the top of the seventh inning for Laconia. No outs. Runner on second, and coming to the plate will be Brianna Lunt. Lunt plays left field, a junior for Laconia. First pitch to Lunt. First pitch is a ball to Lunt. Ripon tries to get the runner out at second as the catcher threw the ball down to second, but she got back. Next offering to Lunt. Tips it back for strike one. 1-1 count on Lunt. I think every time the ball hits the fence, it jars our camera a little bit. Have to adjust it. Next pitch, and that's going to be a hit. And actually, Jessica Klecki pulls that in at second base for out number one. Smith holds at second base. So Addie Marr, the pitcher, steps up. She's a freshman for the Spartans. Pitch is a little bit high for ball one. 1 out, runner on second with 1 ball. Here in the top of the seventh inning as Ripon leads it 6-0. Another ball. I'm not positive how many pitches Layla has right now, but she must only have about, yep, I was right. 60 pitches is what I was guessing, and that's what it is. Compared to 98 for the batter, who is the pitcher for the Spartans. So, ball hit up the middle, out into the outfield. Lexi Miller gets it in. Runner's going to hold at third, and that's going to put Maurer on first base. Give her a base hit. Runners at first and third. And we've got a courtesy runner in for Laconia. Batter coming up is Jaden Gossi. First pitch is a ball to her, a little bit high. One out. Gossi with a 1-ball count. And that one's going to roll back to the fence. Catcher couldn't stop it. And that's going to be the first run of the night for Laconia. As coming across to score is Lexi Smith for the Spartans. And the courtesy runner moved to second. So 1 out. Runner at second. 1 run has scored for the Spartans with Gossi up to bat. We've got a 2-0 count on the batter. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one was in there, and she swung at it and missed. So 2-1 count now on Gussie. So 2-2 count now for Gussie. And she gets her on. Strike 3, swinging. So 2 outs here on the Spartans, with Chitwood coming up to bat for the Spartans. Chitwood flew out in the 2nd inning and grounded out in the 5th inning. Punches this one out to center field. Lexi Miller there to get the catch, and that's going to end the ball game as Ripon wins it tonight 6-1. Another win for the Tigers. So be sure to listen next week, Tuesday, May 4th, as the Tigers host the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers at 4:45 p.m. right here at Murray Park in Ripon. Be sure to listen to Tiger Beat on 93.1 and 1600 AM WRPN every Thursday morning at about 8:20 a.m. for updates of what is taking place in Ripon High School sports. Brought to you by Accurate Controls in Ripon. Once again, final score today from Murray Park in Ripon. Ripon wins over Laconia 6-1. I want to thank my producer here tonight. He has put a lot of this, what you see on the stream, put that together himself, doing a wonderful job, and keeps me in line as well. And I'm Bruce Lank saying good evening, everybody, and for joining me, and as always, stay Tiger proud.